cards. Oh, look, I'm already recording. 1322 available. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal. It's Divine Messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in. Okay, so we're connecting with the full moon for Virgo season. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups. They're wanting to show reverse, but you know, my decks have been doing that for quite some time. Trying to reverse the wheel. Wow, destiny timelines are coming together. You know, that's what's so powerful about eclipses. And this is starting off eclipse season. So this is a very powerful eclipse, right? Look at this, the devil right next to the Ace of Cups. I told you the devil's trying to trump this love. There's been a lot of like destiny blockers that have been trying to get in the way of divine love, okay, for quite some time, trying to make you not see things. Look, Angel de la Nuit. The bonus to this deck is coming out. I did a little short on this one. I need to do another one. My short was all sideways and stuff, but if you want the reading on that card, it is in my shorts. I can't remember the meaning of it right now, but it's significant. To me, it's like doing the shadow work. I take this as kind of a card of like embracing your dark and your light, integrating those energies, but each deck is unique with the bonuses and has their own unique messages. So there's something about that. Okay, Five of Swords is coming out. See how she's holding that dagger there? The Five of Swords can be a card of competition, rivalry, but also battling. For some of you, you may have needed to feel as though you needed to fight for yourself, okay? Maybe this is something, to me, it's having to do with matters of the heart. See, in both of these cards, how she's touching her heart there, okay? And it kind of looks like in this Ace of Cups, like she's just wanting to be beautiful and graceful and loving. And maybe for some of you, you're realizing some of these cycles that you went through were to teach you that you needed to learn how to protect yourself. Okay, so maybe you needed to get to where you were going to use that dagger if need be. Could have been put in situations where people were taking advantage of you. Yeah, here's the moon card. What is all this flip down here? The moon's coming out very strong, so you could be getting the realization of this. I feel like I want to put these back. You could be realizing some of these were just cycles, that they're now done because you learned what you needed to learn from them. So that could be why situations and cycles are closing out. And for some of you, sometimes why relationships end, right? Sometimes we try to make things last longer. We try to carry people with us into our new timelines. And if they're not ready to be, they're just going to be holding us back into old timelines. So that's why I said eclipses are a time. I was talking about this in my last little reading that I did, that eclipses are a time to align you with your higher time, like your higher timeline. This is a time for quantum level leaping if you are ready to do so. Eclipses will give you the enlightenment, the realization, the downloads, and let you see the cycles and the life and the patterns that you've been on. And it's like once you get shown a cycle, a pattern, you are at that pivotal moment of making that decision whether or not you want to repeat that cycle or you want to leave that cycle. And you know, sometimes it's sad because you find out, wow, yep, I'm on this cycle, this pattern, this path, and I want to advance from it, but I can't take the ones with me that are on this path or cycle. And that could be why for some of you, like you're new people. Whenever you let go of someone new comes in, you have new destiny helpers, new soulmates, new higher level friends, lovers. Sometimes this is letting go of jobs too. Sometimes jobs serve their purpose, right? And it's time for you to advance. But what's beautiful about eclipse times is they align you with your destiny. They align you with your higher level, right? So this is exciting. So look, Eight of Cups, like, yeah, you could be walking away, letting go, but see how she's looking back, but it's looking back like Watch me go. Watch me elevate. This is a happy walking away. This is a walking away where you know that it's going to elevate you. Maybe for some of you, you know that people are going to be watching you walk away, that they're not going to be able to let you go, but you're not in alignment with certain people, patterns, and paths, okay? And it's like, if you want to live life for them, you can stay on their pathway. Certainly you can. But if you want to advance to a higher level, your doorway is here. See the moon illuminating here? I really feel for a lot of you, you're going to be getting the realization within this eclipse, right? This moon could be bringing it already in for you. It could happen. A lot of times it's literally when that eclipse is up, all of a sudden it's like, the downloads literally happen, and sometimes they come in afterwards, depending on when you integrate, right? And especially if you're being distracted by AI and things like that, you need to disconnect from them. You need to get to where you can be peaceful, where you can slow things down, where you can process the downloads. And I'm an activator as well, so even coming in alignment with my readings, I activate certain things within you. So you could be getting the downloads and the realizations even after watching my content, right? Certain cards that I use, certain frequencies, to the music that I have going on, different things can enlighten for you. That's why for some of you, just take a few minutes just after the reading just to sit in quiet and see what comes to light, okay? Okay, so these cards came out here. Two of Pentacles came out. I love this card. This is like the Cinderella card for me. You even see the little carriage and the pumpkin, and she's making that decision like, should I stay? Should I go? Like, you are at, if you're coming in alignment with this reading, I feel that you're at this pivotal moment. So if you're not right now, you're about to be. And you're going to know it. You're going to know, wow, this is what Crystal was talking about. This is where I decide, where am I going? What this is. And whether you make the decision or not, indecision is decision. And this isn't something I feel where it's going to be physical. Like, I don't feel it's going to be like two people and you've got to answer. I feel like this is just where you tell the universe, like, you're telling yourself what you're going to experience, what you're going to do, where you're going to go. Right? And I feel that there's timing on this card as well, because it's always like by midnight, right? So this is a time where, or, you know, with Cinderella, right? When the clock strikes midnight, whatever, everything like magic, whatever, like there's something about that. Like, timing is a factor here. We also got the Fool. The new beginning is here. But look at this Temperance and Four of Swords. This is what's so beautiful. I love this Temperance card. See how she's not mixing anymore. Normally the Temperance, you see she's mixing, she's balancing. Everything has already been done, but that cup is still pouring the magic into that lotus flower. For some of you, like, what is coming about is something you've already done. Like, you have already learned the lessons. You've already put in the work. This magic is coming to you. Like, you don't have to do anything except just choose it and go. Like, because you have free will, that's why you get to make this decision, you see? You get to decide where you want. Like, do you want to stay comfortable where you're at? Or are you ready for the next level? Right? Everything, when it comes down, it comes down to decisions. But see, you have to make those decisions, right? Consciously. Like, and that's how you're co-creating with the universe. So see, timing is a factor. Look at that big clock. See, and she's laying there. Like, it looks like this has been painful. For some of you, you've been stuck in these cycles, these situations. You've been waiting for jailbreaks. You've been waiting to get set free. And I'm here to tell you that it's happened. If you've been waiting for a saving, if you've been waiting to be freed from something, the time is now. You need to realize that. You're the only one that's holding yourself back by the conditioning within your own mind. Those new opportunities are here for you. I'm telling you right now, cosmically, things are aligning for you. They are here for you. If you're catching this in real time, you better believe it. That is what eclipses are about, baby. And sometimes things get eclipsed out of your life. Things happen, like, especially when you know that things happen so suddenly, so quickly, so swiftly. Things are removed. You know what I mean? It could be you losing a job, you losing a home. It might even be something like that. But really, it's taking you away from that because something new is coming in. So even if it is something like that, but a lot of, you know what I mean? It's not always as significant or as dramatic, I should say, as that. But I've just noticed with me, like, a lot of, like, I've had, like, a lot of crazy things. Like, literally, like, I talk about this a lot on this channel. It's literally on one eclipse night, I found out that I lost my home, my car, and my mother, like all in one. Like she was arrested and picked up. I got served with like paperwork. The eviction was getting started, and our car got repossessed. Literally all. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're losing everything. But I realized that that was my cycle. That was my pattern. That was my life with her. And I was asking for it. I was literally like, I need this. It was becoming too much. It was becoming toxic. Like even though we had a beautiful car and a home and all of that, it was being destructive. It wasn't allowing me to be in my soul purpose, my path. Like I was exhausting myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew that I wanted changes, right? And it was ready for my next phase of my life. And I didn't know all the excitement and everything that was coming till I was in it later, right? So literally, like, that is what's going on here. But see, the Four of Swords is about healing. Like if I would have been in that mindset, like, oh, I just lost everything. No, I was more excited for the journey, right? So there's something about that, right? Look, and Four of Wands is here. 4-4, like you're being guided by the angels, right? Source code number 44. Yeah, I don't want to get into, I was going to do another little thing, but I don't want to. I feel like it would take me longer to explain it, and I only have 3 minutes available left on this reading. My readings are short because my space on my phone is getting full, so, but it's fine. You can definitely watch more readings. My readings do go together, because especially when I have to keep like uploading and recording and putting more of them together. But like I said, it's more fun to catch them in real time, take advantage of these cosmic alignments. We have this full moon in Virgo for September on the 7th, right? So look, judgment's being called. A lot of times, this is the universe, this is divine calling judgment. They see everything that's been going on, the seen and the unseen. That's what's so beautiful about these full moons, is they bring the illumination to you of what you weren't seeing. They bring deep-rooted emotions and feelings and patterns. And for some of you, like, you've been restricting yourself and putting yourself in situations because of deep woundings and emotions. This is a very, very powerful time to release those emotions and feelings, to stop repeating those cycles and patterns, right? And for a lot of you, like, you are being set free. Okay, so this is a very powerful timeline. So look at the Strength card is here, right? So being in your power, having the strength and the courage to create what you desire. This new beginning, like this is an optimal time for creating. Look, Tower and the 5 of Wands. With this card, I always get somebody's like ashamed. Some people could be ashamed for how they treated you, or you could be ashamed of a situation or something like that. But I get this shame energy when I see this specific 5 of Wands. Maybe this is something you need to free yourself. You need to let yourself go. Okay, take however you feel it, because it's coming multiple different angles, right? But it's coming out of conflict. It's about training and preparation a lot of times, the 5 of Wands as well. Rivalry. Some people could be ashamed for coming up against you. You could be finding, for some of you, like, some people might have done some things to competing with you. Have you ever had somebody compete with you and then, like, you completely get taken out, and then people are like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't mean for it to, like, it got taken too far? I've been getting this energy like something's been taken too far, and divine's been intervening. And for some, like, some know that things are being made right for you, and now that they have to suffer loss. Some people know that they're suffering losses for what they've done.